Sir Keir Starmer is facing a significant vote from unions aimed at reversing the controversial cuts to winter fuel payments. A motion will be debated today during Labour's annual conference in Liverpool, and it is anticipated to garner strong backing from union representatives. This policy is cruel, and we call on the Prime Minister to admit he made a misstep. The motion calls for the reinstatement of the winter fuel allowance without means testing, and advocates for the elimination of fiscal rules that hinder investment borrowing, alongside the introduction of a wealth tax. I understand the concerns over the winter fuel allowance, but stabilizing the economy is our first priority. Every pensioner will be better off with Labour. As the conference unfolds, Starmer has departed to join world leaders at the United Nations, pledging to provide global leadership amid escalating tensions in the Middle East and the ongoing war in Ukraine. The Independent's political team will be live from the Labour Party conference in Liverpool, providing updates. In a related topic, Starmer was questioned about a controversy involving politicians accepting gifts, such as free clothing and tickets to events. Labour peer Lord Wahid Ali has reportedly made several donations to senior party figures. Clothing gifts were offered during the election campaign. As for Lord Ali's flat, it was support for my son's GCSE studies. Starmer also addressed the criticism regarding cuts to the winter fuel allowance for pensioners. In an interview with BBC's Nick Robinson, he stated that the NHS is struggling and emphasized the need for financial balance. I've got to face the fact that the NHS is on its knees. Taking more money out of it won't help. Starmer further criticized the previous Conservative government for the backlog of asylum claims, stating that Rishi Sunak's administration is wasting resources on accommodation instead of processing claims. If you don't process a claim, you can't return someone who shouldn't be here. When asked about the impact of his migration policy on businesses, Starmer assured that he wouldn't restrict access to necessary foreign workers, but stressed the need for a long-term skills strategy to reduce reliance on migration. I'm convinced that if businesses collaborate with local leaders on a growth plan, we can achieve that. Starmer also faced scrutiny regarding past failures in building policies. When questioned about the need for new infrastructure, he acknowledged the public's concerns while highlighting the government's shortcomings. The reason we're in this mess with prisons is that we don't have enough facilities. That's a basic failure of government, and I'm not prepared to repeat that. Stay tuned for more updates as the Labour Party conference continues, with key decisions on the horizon.